Employer only paid us on time if we faxed our timesheets. This happened about 10 years ago when I was working on the railways near London. I worked for an agency which supplied staff to the railways on a temporary basis. They were very old-fashioned, and as part of our employment contract they stated that our hand-completed timesheets had to be faxed by 7:00 p.m. on the Thursday for us to be paid on the Friday. Timesheets that were emailed even before 7:00 p.m. would result in wages not being paid until the following Friday. Obviously they chose the most inconvenient way, as it was 2014 and nobody had a fax machine, so that they were able to legally retain our wages in their account for an extra week. But my printer at home had a fax machine built in that I never used. Winking face. So after my first week, I plugged in my printer to the phone line, faxed my timesheet to the agency and waited. The next day, I still hadn't been paid. So I phoned them and asked why I hadn't been paid, but the response was explained in a dull voice by somebody who had obviously repeated the same sentence so many times that it had lost all meaning to her. As explained in your contract, only timesheets that have been faxed to us are paid the next day. If you've emailed it, your wages will be paid the following week. But I did fax it. She gathered her thoughts for a moment before replying, "Oh. Okay, which number did you fax it to?" So I gave her the number I faxed it to, which was correct. Okay, I'll just place you on hold. She came back on the phone a couple of minutes later. "Okay, yes, we've got it. Sorry, I can't remember the last time somebody actually faxed their timesheet to us. I'll get that paid now." As you can imagine, I told my colleagues the following day, and from then on, they all gave their timesheets to me to fax when I got home, so they got paid on time. At the time I wondered if they dropped the silly fax versus email rule, but it continued, and so every week I'd fax in half a dozen timesheets to them.